What's up, YouTube? Cards with Michael here with something special. We got an entire Eternal Masters booster box and sponsored by MTG Singles. He's been opening a couple of these already, and he plays like the EV game where he, tells you the value of kind of the cards he's been opening. And yeah, all I can say is it's surprising, maybe not, but he usually gets value. So go check him out in the link in the description below, and you can maybe yourself try to consider opening some of these packs and making out like a bandit. He even tells you how much he buys them at. So it's really cool, really fun, kind of just following the dollar signs. It's one of my favorite channels, kind of just watch, because every time he hits something good, it goes like he has that little like ka-ching sound, and it's just a fun time for everyone. All right. And Eternal Masters is one of his favorite boxes, so that's why he's gone ahead and asked me to crack one of these for you guys to see and enjoy. All right. So yeah, there's actually a bunch of cards here that are worth a lot. And we'll see if we can open them, and if we do, I've tried my best to kind of just keep a tally and remember what's expensive and what's not. For example, like Chain Lightning's something, and I'll try to kind of call out the rares that are worth something. But if I forget one, I apologize. Don't be too upset. This is not my expertise. I've only been opening Ikoria for you guys for a while. And yeah, just thought it would be fun to change it up. All right. So yeah, pack one, we opened a Inkwell Leviathan. Not really worth much. It's kind of a bulky rare. And Chain Lightning. It's like $1. And now we're into pack two. Brainstorm. And Arcanus, the Omnipotent. All right. Not too much. Got a foil, counterspell, zombie token. All right, here we go with pack three. All right. Got some commons and uncommons. And Visara the Dreadful is our rare. Now, even a lot of these uncommons are worth just, something. Like over 50 cents, over $1. A lot of these are easily kind of in that range. So these boxes don't need to take too much to become plus EV, so to say. But yeah, we'll explore and see how we do. All right. So far though, we've just kind of hit some garbage rares. So hopefully we do better. All right. Now, there are rares that are over $10, so it's not too hard to get them. All right. Here we go. So what I've been doing is putting the commons, uncommons, foil, and then the rare or mythic in a slot. And here we have a Nevi's disc. All right. And our foil, Centaur Chieftain. All right. So far, all busts. But we still got 20 more packs, so stay tuned. Let's see. Yeah, and if you haven't drafted this set before, this is one of my favorite sets to draft, actually. Just had a really high power level. I love injecting these into... Oh, here we have a Xantid Swarm. I love injecting these into my Chaos drafts because they're just such powerful packs, Like, one of the things that I like to do is it's not really Chaos, but like everyone gets, 2 random packs from typically, Pioneer or Modern Legal, and then 1 Masters pack. So it could be Eternal, could be Modern Masters, Iconic. So that, it just kind of ups the power level of some of these drafts. Because normal, like what a real Chaos draft ends up being most of the time is just, you have a pile of garbage, your opponent has a pile of garbage, and you're just trying to see who has like the lesser of pile of garbages, like you have this dysfunctional deck, and hey, Mother of Runes, that's worth something. Before it was, kind of reprinted in, mystery boosters, but still, it's a really nice hit. Beautiful, gorgeous art. Therese Nielsen. You really knocked it out of the park. And a Ballynock cohort is our foil. All right. So hunting for some of the better rares, but also like I've noticed recently a lot of these cards that are kind of EDH staples, they've really gone up in value recently. So maybe that's another interesting thing. Maybe that's another reason why. Oh, speaking of which, we got it. Force of Will. Yeah, I mean, I think this thing's sitting at like a pretty like 100 buckaroos. So, yeah, it doesn't take too many of these to really make the box worth it. You know what I mean? And this is kind of the showpiece card of the set too. You know, they reprinted Force of Will, so kind of cool, kind of cool. All right, great hit, and a foil Rally the Peasants. All right. Well, that was a great mythic, and I'm glad that that was our only mythic so far. You know, so far I think it's probably average, like maybe 2-3 mythics per box of 24 packs, and most of these mythics are very, very spicy. So we want the mythics to be all stars, and it's okay if some rares aren't. All right. Speaking of rares that aren't, Serendib Efreet and a foil Kurdape. All right. Okay. Now we're on to the next 16 packs. See how we do. We're doing so far so great, actually, I would say. Really doesn't take too much, once again, to really get the EV from these sets. Yeah, so I like hosting. Oh, hey, that's a pretty good hit too, I think. Probably a little bit less than $10 is my guess. Gamble. Obviously, very played basically exclusively in Legacy lands. Well, that's the only place I know of it. Someone can correct me if they know better than me. Yeah, so like I was talking about, Chaos Drafts. Yeah, I love injecting these in them. Keeps the power level a little bit more consistent, and also these all the master sets have a decent amount of fixing. Like they reprint a lot of the kind of like the sources of fixing, like we saw earlier. I don't know if you saw, but like this prismatic lens, for example. Little things like that that are just more powerful than pretty much most recent sets, and kind of smooths out. And also, obviously, these tap lands just smooths out. And sorry, and this island cycler just kind of smooths out mana bases that can support I don't know, like 3 colors in chaos drafts. Because oftentimes you'll do that in chaos drafts just because you don't have enough cards to really do what you want to do. And here we have another sad rare called the Skybreaker. This is probably a bulk rare status at this point. And a foil, Nature's Claim. Okay. At a certain point that was a big deal, but these master sets having a foil in each pack have kind of diluted that a little. All right. Another pack. Here we go. All right, got some foily. Oh, well, they're not foil, but I'm so used to saying that. I caught myself there. Okay, here we go. Calciderm, Honden, Daze. All right. Hey, another mythic. It's another hit. Let's see. I think these are kind of in the 60 range, but sweet. Both these mythics. We're like halfway through the box, or not even halfway through the box, rather, and we're basically halfway paid for the box. So sweet. And hey, a foil rare Sinkhole. I have no idea how much this is, but foil rares in this set, probably worth something, hey? Look it up in, maybe I'll have my editor put it out. I don't know. Takes a little bit more time than me and my editor are used to, kind of adding prices to everything. MTG Singles, though, does it every time. So if you want to go check out higher quality box breaks of these master sets, go give him a check out. I mean, he really doesn't have that many subscribers at this point, but I think he really deserves a lot more. He puts a lot of effort into his content. Astronaut's Altar, also worth something. And of course, Enlightened Tutor. This is sitting pretty. I think this is like in the 35, 36 range. So these 3 cards already. Here, I'll put the valuable ones to the side. But these 3 cards already. Una's Grace is our foil. Let me just kind of grab these 3. These 3 cards already. We're close to 200 range. It's pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet, man. And all it takes, I mean, I've been hunting for that mana crypt. If you've been watching my mystery booster boxes, they exist in these too. These are kind of the more sought after maybe mana crypts because they don't have that mystery booster little tag. I don't know. Some people prefer that, but you can only get the foil mana crypt. Oh, control magic. All right, beautiful art, obviously, Therese Nielsen, but not too valuable card. And a foil Windscarred Crag. Okay. Oh, and of course, you can get foil rares and mythics, and that's really what pushes us over the top of some of these. You know what I mean? Like foil, Force of Will, foil Jace. Like it just really gets things kind of insane here. All right. Yeah, this pack, like one of those cards are. Luckily, it's just a common or uncommon, but it's pretty easy to tell one of these cards is a little janked up already. All right, here's our Rancor. Battle Squadron. Strong card, but not valuable. A Lys Alena Scarblade, and here comes our rare. A Glare of Subdual. Super powerful card, obviously, but not worth that much. All right, here we go. On to the next pack. And I guess another thing with these sets are like the master sets are interesting in the sense that these reprints, I don't know if I know a lot of people prefer like new art, old art, but I actually often love how they can transform cards and reprint them with like a newer face. I don't know. I just like that whole process, and it just gives me a lot of joy knowing that the game is willing to invest in kind of new cards. I know oftentimes they do it because prior artist relationships or whatever, some contract, but I usually like these reprints. It's just nice to see kind of a new take on the same card. And it just gives you more options, like if you want the old art, you still can have it. And if you like the new art, then, well, now you got that option. Anyways, without further ado, the rare Heritage Druid. All right, all right. I don't think it cracks $10, but this card was worth something before the reprint, and it's still obviously a 4 of in a lot of Legacy Elves decks, or always a 4 of rather, and a foil Bloodfellow Caves. All right, all right. Okay, we're approaching the last third of the box after this pack, and I think we're sitting pretty. I mean, we hit 3 cards that are about $200, and we still got a lot of packs to crack. All right, here we go. Here's our Tooth and Claw, another Ancestral Mask, a Thunderclap Wyvern, and a Green Sun Zeniths. All right, I'm fairly certain this is also kind of the sub 10 range, but hey, it's sweet hit, and a Burning Vengeance foil. All right, on to the next pack. Yeah, I tried my best to memorize kind of all the cards that are worth just like more than 10. That was my range. But there's like a ton kind of sitting at that 10 range, so I just kind of went with more than like 15. Just because, your boy don't got the best memory. All right, here we go. Got some uncommons. Center Chieftain, Prismatic Lens. That fixing. Not the best fixing, obviously, but still very solid. And our rare. Natural Order, our third mythic. All the mythics so far have been decent. This is the worst mythic, of course. I think it's sitting at about just at that 16 range, if I recall. And a foil Wall of Omens. Not too bad. Ooh, I love this token. Spirit token. It's from that card from like Promise of Boonray or something. Card's not that great, but I love the little spirit tokens. All right, here we go. Got some comments. Oh, and this is one of my favorite cards in Chaos Draft. It's just kind of insane value. Like it's like a draw 3, but you got to choose like 2 of your best creatures in your graveyard. Obviously, the game has to go long for it to be even relevant. Hey, a Bloodbraid Elf. These guys have gone up. They're probably worth more than half the rares in the set at this point. Trigon Predator, Brainstorm, of course, classic. And here comes our rare. Braids, Cabal Minion. All right. Not too great. Civic Wayfinder. Oh, this is one of my favorites. I love the set that came out in. Do you guys remember? OG Ravnica. All right, more packs. Let's do a quick count. It looks like we have 6 packs left. All right. So I think we already hit that third mythic, which is a little sad because I'm not expecting another mythic. But let's get some rares. We can get some rares and get beyond the EV or the cost of this box. Here's a Void. It is devoid of much value. Foil Peregrine Drake. And a Spirit. All right, 5 more packs left. I would, like TCG has these kind of in the 440 range. But I'd figure if you, look hard enough, you could probably pick these up at, the 400 range pretty easily. So that's what I'm kind of estimating as the value. And, let's see if we can get there. Got an uncommon. Here's our rare, Duplicant. All right. A foil gamble. That's something for sure. I'll have to look it up later. And let's see, we got 4 more packs left. All right, let's roll. Okay. All right, Swords of Plowshares. I know these guys are like a couple bucks or maybe even 3, but they're not big hits, so we'll just keep rolling. Here comes our rare, Goblin Trenches. All right, kind of a miss there. Blossoming Sands token. All right, 3 more packs. All right. Maybe I don't make EV. Maybe. But if I don't, you should definitely watch MTG singles videos because you must have a ton more luck than me. All right. Force of Plowshares, the Altar, and a Vortex. All right, all right. What's our rare? It's a foil Mog Fanatic. Hey, there's a point in time that was one of the best cards to use to explain damage on a stack. That time has passed. All right, got some commons. And here we go. In case you don't know what damage on the stack is, just Google it. Hard for me to explain right now because most of you guys want to see. Oh, Entomb. That's a good one. That's a good one, guys. I don't recall exactly. I think it's kind of in that sweet little $9 spot range, but still very, very nice. All right, last pack. So maybe I didn't get the EV. I mean, the last time I saw MTG singles open these, he got Jace, he got everything. But obviously it takes an expert to do that, and looks like my expertise has been with. Here's our rare Silvos Rogue Elemental, has been with the Ikoria collectors. So yeah, here's the box. We had a few pretty sweet hits. Of course, got Chrome Mox, Force of Will, Enlightened Tutor, Natural Order, and then we had a bunch of misses. And maybe I missed some of the ones that might be worth more than something. Like Entomb, I know is something. The Zenith, the Heritage Shroud, of course, Gamble, Mother of Runes. Obviously, we also have a foil Gamble. Where is that foil? Yeah, foil Gamble. Yeah, I have to imagine foil rares and foil Sinkhole, of course. They're worth something, but I don't know if I've carried us all the way through $400. So that's the Eternal Masters box. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And just one last shout out before you guys get super sick of it. Check out MTG Singles. He's a real deal. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to enjoy his videos. If you enjoy mine, you should be able to enjoy his. So yeah, stay tuned for the next one. Thank you guys for sticking around, and till the next one.